Hello folks, I'm here with, I have the Caroline McAllister online, the Deputy Leader of West Dunbartonshire Council and spokesperson for the community in West Dunbartonshire's Community Empowerment. She is also the Ambassador against Domestic Violence for West Dunbartonshire Council as well. Hello Caroline, and thanks for coming on.
Hi Charlie, good to see you.
Caroline, I'm going to start off by asking you, could you just briefly summarise what special measures West Dunbartonshire Council have taken to help the communities cope with the current crisis?
Yeah. The community action response has been excellent. Very quickly, appeals went out to members of staff to see if those who wouldn't be necessarily frontline workers were prepared to volunteer in other areas where we were expecting huge demand. And the response was overwhelming. I understand over 400 staff members put their name forward. A lot of community working as well. You know, I know the council are working very closely with Food for Thought and Food Share to ensure that nobody's at home hungry. Obviously, there are huge financial implications for a lot of our residents, so it's really important that people's basic needs are met. I myself was in touch recently with Jim McLaren from Golden Friendships, and he was telling me that they are preparing and delivering 1,750 lunches every week, which is just outstanding. There's also the crisis support for vulnerable residents. And again, that's about, there is a criteria to be met, and that's for people who are self-isolating, who have had a letter from Health Scotland, Public Health Scotland, and they can access additional support to collect shopping, to collect medication, dog walking, just a friendly phone call. But the officers are very much responding to the changing guidance from the Scottish Government. And I understand that the Scottish Government are looking to expand that support for people, because there's a lot of people who are self-isolating or shielding, who are living by themselves. And, you know, we're human beings. We're not built to live in isolation. If anything, this virus has shown us we are connected. We need each other.
As your role as Ambassador against Domestic Violence, what special measures have been put in place? Because I understand that, you know, with social isolation also, there'll be a massive increase in domestic violence. Could you sort of expand on that slightly?
Either friends or neighbours or family who have concerns. I mean, personally, I would urge, if anybody is really concerned about somebody and they feel it's an emergency situation, please don't hesitate to contact 999. If they're concerned but they're not sure and they don't think it's an emergency, by all means get in touch by dialing 111. Dumbarton and District Women's Aid, they're still working, they're still around. Their telephone number is 01389 751 036. Clydebank Women's Aid, their number is 0141 952 8118. We also within the council have the No Homes for Domestic Abuse initiative. For me, I'm more concerned that are people who are maybe subjected to domestic abuse not getting the same opportunity because they're confined in the home, potentially with the perpetrator of that abuse. So at the moment, we're just kind of keeping an eye on things, urging the public to please get in touch if they have any concerns. There's also a 24-hour helpline, which the number is 0800 027 1234. And although the predominant demographic that are victims of abuse, it's hugely overwhelmingly women and children. However, there are some cases where men are victims of domestic abuse as well, and there's this helpline for them, and it's called Abused Men in Scotland, and the telephone number is 0808 800 0024. So, and again, I would urge people to please seek support. There is help out there. You don't need to suffer alone.
Okay, thanks very much for that, Caroline. As I said, that you were telling us, briefly telling us earlier on what measures the council are taking. Can you actually tell how they're manifesting themselves?
Well, a lot of it, obviously because of the social isolation, a lot of the services have been done online or over the phone. I understand they have over 700 calls every day, people looking for support. We do have an excellent Working For You team. Where possible, the council are trying to respond positively so that people aren't without finance. There's the Scottish Government announced that there will be no evictions over the lockdown period, over this whole crisis period, and that is reassuring. And I would urge anybody who is struggling with rent, paying their rent or paying their council tax, please get in touch with the council. We are very, very sympathetic to the fact that people's income has either been significantly cut or it's disappeared overnight. We're also aware there's still a 5-week wait for universal credit applicants. We want to be there to support people through this crisis.
Brilliant, Caroline, fantastic. But overall, what would you like to see the positives that come out of this whole thing?
I would like to see us continue, once we come out the other end. I don't think we're going to come out to the same world that we were living in February before the crisis started. But I would like to see us, all of this fantastic community spirit, I would love to see us building that. I would love that partnership, that close partnership working that's been going on with the council, with community groups and various stakeholders, with the residents ourselves. I would like to see us building that, because I passionately believe that the people best placed to know what's best for their community are the people that actually live there. I think one of the great things for me that's come out of this is, see all this nonsense about trickle-down economy and these bankers and investment people, that they're the wealth creators and they are key to our society. Again, without getting too political, this has taught us, there is no dispute as far as I'm concerned, this has taught us exactly who our key workers are, and they are some of the most low-paid, dedicated, committed people in our communities. And I would like to see the status that's starting to be afforded to them. I would like to see that embedded in policies from the UK government, from the Scottish government, and locally.
Brilliant. I'd love to see that myself, Caroline.
I just want to take this opportunity, Charlie, to thank everybody at Clydesider. It's such a valuable magazine. You know, you look at the media and the press, and not just during this crisis, but since Clydesider's inception, and it can be all very, very negative, whereas Clydesider shows the positive of West Dunbartonshire, and by God have we got a lot of positives and good news stories to tell. So I want to take this opportunity to thank every one of you, and to thank the wider community, and to thank all of the council staff. You know, the people of West Dunbartonshire have really shown what they're made of, and quite frankly, it's not something I say often because I think it's used too easily. But they've made me really proud, and appreciate that I live in such a caring area.
Brilliant, Caroline.
So thank you all very much.
And I think that's pretty much reciprocal as well, Caroline. But lastly, I'd just like to thank you on behalf of Clydesider, myself and the wider community for taking the time. I know your time's precious. I know you are all run off your feet at the moment.
No, not at all.
And it's much appreciated. So on behalf of Clydesider, thanks very much, Caroline. And you stay safe and well. Take care.